What's good? What's good? This your boy DJ Cree back with another video, man. It seems like 50 Cent is waging a non-stop war on Big Meech. You know what I'm saying? For whatever his reasons are, is his reasons. I can't you can't tell a man what to do. But it's interesting. It seems like sometimes he's attacking Big Meech and Lil Meech, and then sometimes it's just he has a little bit of sympathy. I think this is the start of sympathy. Anyway, he post this post about Big Meech is the reason why Lil Meech had a drug problem. Y'all check this out. He says, "I thought about it. I think he was uncomfortable with me and Mimi's relationship." Mimi is Lil Meech. That's what they call him. I'm telling Mimi I don't want him doing drugs. He telling him to use. He telling him he used to do X, and that he's saying, Big Meech is telling Lil Meech I used to do X. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool. He said, I tell Mimi, chill, stop spending all your money. He telling him how much money he blew. People don't know. I had to send Mimi to rehab. Russell Hornsby peeped. He was high as F on the set, and he started throwing up at a weapons test. And then Ian told me the little ninja had whippets in his truck. I said, what the F is whippets? I look, it's that S that be in BB guns. So this is just another example of 50 Cent outing, BMF outing Big Meech and blaming some of Lil Meech's problems squarely on Big Meech. Like it's okay. Like it's okay to spend that type of money. And I actually kind of agree with 50 Cent on this because even though Big Meech, made a lot of money, made everybody a lot of money, spent a lot of money, the responsible thing to do is to be like, hey, son, save your money. Don't do drugs. Like, put people on the right path because you never know who can handle that and who can't handle that. And a lot of times, you give the wrong people the money or the power or the drugs, they become hooked, they become addicted, or they become negligent. And it's hard to reel people back in once they go so far. And I think this is what this is. 50 Cent's trying to hint at, look, I looked out for Lil Meech, and Big Meech is steady being a difficult person or not a good role model. Again, this is what 50 Cent said. So y'all, I know a lot of people respect Big Meech, especially in Atlanta. So I already know what it is. We ain't got to explain none of that. But I'm just going over this stuff, on the internet. I don't find it crazy or funny or anything like that. I'm just, reporting what's been going on and trying to be very careful, But at the same time, Lil Meech is becoming his own man, and he has to stand on his own too. A lot of times you'll realize that your parents made a lot of dumb decisions and a lot of mistakes. And the parents that encourage their kids to make the same mistakes are terrible parents. I'm sorry. If you encourage your kid to do the same exact thing you did, you're a terrible person. I'm gonna be honest with you. So like I said, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm just reporting what 50 Cent said. But excluding Big Meech and Lil Meech and them, you know what I'm saying? If you are telling your kids to do the same mistakes and the same junk you did, you don't need kids. You are a terrible person, a terrible role model, and you don't deserve the life that you live. The thing about being a grown up is you learn from your mistakes and you pass the knowledge on to your children so they can make better decisions. Now, if they fall upon the path that you fell upon and you told them, you still did your job. You're still a good parent. But the worst parents are the people who won't tell their kids the truth about the world and about how people are, you know? And I just hate seeing this, but it is what it is. And I hate seeing that Lil Meech has to learn this the way he's learning things. I'm sure he had heard a lot of great things about his father. He really didn't hear a lot of negative things. But as he has gotten older and as he has conversations with his daddy, like, oh, what, bruh? We trying to get money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I know we all had that talk with our parents before. Like, hey, did you do this? Did you do? Wait, I don't agree with that. You know what I mean? And it's okay to agree or disagree with your parents. But I just think we are looking at something that we shouldn't be able to look at or make an opinion on, but it's on the internet, so it is what it is. I just think, man, 50 Cent, I really think he should have handled this behind closed doors, because either way, the BMF, just the brand in general, would be profitable for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like Rick Ross or not, and I understand everything 50 Cent, his mentality or whatever, but I just think the overall brand for BMF would be better off with 50, and 50 making a better decision about how he displays his upsetness or being, you know what I'm saying, whatever, you know what I'm saying, like handle it behind closed doors. And you have a right to feel away, but you know, it is what it is. And you can't give no young guy $5 million, because 50 claimed he gave him $5 million. He made $5 million on BMF. But you give a young dude $5 million, dog, that $5 million is gone. Look at Young Buck. Didn't he learn from Young Buck? Didn't he give like Young Buck $1 million, $2 million? And Young Buck blew it crying on the phone. I mean, come on, Fifth. Fifth know it. He know what's up. 50 know what's up. You know what I'm saying? Like that. It's no reason to be blasting these young dudes like that, man. And everybody doesn't grow up with a business mind. Some people do. Now, 50 had that hustler mind from when he was young. Some people don't. You know what I'm saying? And you have to let them gradually learn and treat them and teach them. You know, again, that's what's wrong with our culture today. We are so impatient. When we think we know something, we think the other person should know it automatically. But we don't have the patience to let that person learn or teach that person in steps that they will understand. You know, and that's one thing I just that gets on my nerves, because we're not starting off from the same spot as far as education, knowledge, and learnability. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, I don't even know if learnability is a word, but you know, it is what it is. But everybody has to learn in the way they learn, you know, and it seems like people like 50 will punish you for not knowing. You know, some people you have to coach, some people you can't give all that money to, bro. I'm just gonna be real. You know what I'm saying? Some people just can't handle that. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go to this next story real quick, because I haven't been covering all this the whole time. We're gonna go with this Gene Deal stuff real quick, because I wanted to kind of get this out the way. It seems like Gene Deal, Big Gene, aka kind of apologized to 50 Cent, you know what I'm saying, about some things he said. He said, I thought about it. I would think it was, yep. So this is the video he posted with the same thing in it. Here we go.
Gonna be the last time I'm talking about it, bro, because people get shit ass backwards. You understand? I talked about how Meech was gonna do when he came home, not knowing that he had this stuff on his jacket, and then he goes and get with an officer that he been listening to officers for the last 19.5 years. He go down there and gonna listen to another former officer and thinking the dude was gonna do right by him and give him a bag and help him out and stuff like that. And he ended up being in the same spot and probably worse right now. Because just say this, man. Just say if he would have held his head with 50 now, right? I don't know if 50 would have fucked with him, but 50 would have been like, yo, Tammy, leave that alone, ma. Don't put that on that dude. You know what I'm saying? And 50 wouldn't have been behind it. The only reason this shit grew the way it grew against Meech is because 50 was behind it. And what I mean by 50 being behind it, he said, yo, okay, this nigga gonna go with my enemy. I'm gonna let this bitch go ahead and do whatever the fuck she wanna do.
And that goes to
This is
show
gonna be
you. That really goes to show you. You know what I'm saying? Like this, it's more complex than what it is, and a lot of it does fall on, Big Meech's decisions. Again, I ain't got no business talking about this. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't got no. I'm just following some of the conversation and stuff people are saying. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm letting the gangsters deal with the gangster stuff. But at the end of the day, you know, the the manipulation from start to finish, all the drug dealers, all the hood niggas done manipulated somebody. Done lied to somebody. Done got this woman to do this. Done got this person to do that. To do that. It just is what it is. It's the street way. You're gonna be lying to somebody. You're gonna be capping on something. But again, I'm not in it. My name is Bennett. I ain't in it. But I just think it's crazy. 50 Cent is coming out like, yo, I'm blaming Big Meech. I'm blaming Big Meech for this. So I hope all this could be resolved, and I pray that nobody don't get hurt by behind none of this. But it is what it is. 50 know what he getting into when it comes to this. 50 ain't no stranger to it, and I'm sure Big Meech ain't no stranger to none of this. And everybody on whoever's side ain't no stranger to it. But that's really all, man. This is a mess. I hate when some of the most influential people in our culture get into this type of stuff, man, because it doesn't bode well for the future of what would go on behind it. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. Make sure y'all drop a comment, drop a like. Let me know what y'all think about this, because it is getting messy, man. And again, Atlanta, we respect 50. We definitely respect BMF. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what time it is. I ain't even got to talk about what happened. But if you know, you know. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is on the way. Peace.